I'm down on a Banyan Creek today, and I'm down here fishing with Josh Fender, a subscriber of mine. He called me up today wanting to go, so we're going to go down here and see if we can't get some smallmouth out of a Banyan Creek in Loveland. And we're going to get started fishing down.
When I was down here, I used a little heavier weight.
Yeah?
But I don't know, I just wanted to see what you thought.
I think they'll be pretty active. I'm going to try a little inline spinner here. These work pretty good.
Oh, cool.
But
just the spinner.
Just the spinner.
Holy
These
cow.
are like really underrated, I should say, because you can catch anything on them.
Nice.
Any size, muskie, all the way down to little crappie spinners. You might want to try a jerkbait. I can give you one of those if you want to try it.
For sure.
Is that your new reel?
Yeah.
Got you a new fluger, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They're nice.
I had I had two of these Daiwas, 6.5 foot. Just the one that comes with them. I was like, I'm gonna try to get this fluger back in here.
They've been around forever.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever used one of those jerk baits before?
You know what, I haven't.
I'll show you how. That little minnow right there is probably one of the best little creek baits you can use. 8.
Same.
So just whip it out, and then when it hits the water, you want to give it a whip. And keep it going under the water. See how I'm whipping it and reeling it? That's all you want to do is that little whip.
And you reel that quick the whole time?
Yep,
Nice.
Just keep reeling. See how it's darting back and forth there? When you give it that whip? That's what's going to make them want to bite it.
Yeah, it's got some good action. You know, when I was younger, I fished every now and then.
There you go. All right, look at that. Hooked up with one on the minnow.
Yes, sir. First one.
All right.
Alrighty.
Josh has landed the first bass. Check it out. It's not a bad little creek bass. Look at that. All right. Well, that's a start.
It is. It's so good.
A Banyan Creek, little jerk bait.
You guys switch it out?
You could. Try a tube on the bottom. But I know there's a smallmouth right here. We should have caught one. You gotta try to pattern them. Once you get them patterned, it's all over. Let's see if this works. We'll get back down on the bottom with a tube and a jig. It's a good trip. Not a bad little one, but they're still on the bottom.
That's the thing, man. It's for 24 hours, man. And I got West Coast customers that are 3 hours behind us. So they're calling. Damn! Yes, sir! What I'm talking about. Doug Rasnick style.
That'll work, won't it? Well, we got us another one.
Nice one.
It's a little bit better.
Let me get a shot.
Okay.
Three, two, one. Oh. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh, you got my little trailer.
Did he really?
Be alright. We got a whole box full of them. Well, I'll cast over there where I was telling you to then. Right down that bank.
Got him? Damn, man. Yep. And what are you on there? You said the tube with the jig?
No, that little bitsy bug jig. That's a
What?
fish. It's called a Strike King bitsy bug.
With the trailer on it? What kind of trailer? Tube?
No, it's a little pork trailer. You know, the jig and pig of fishing.
That's a nice one, man.
So we got us another one. I tried to get you to cast down. You want one of these jigs? I'll hook you up, man.
Appreciate it.
Since I'm catching them on it. I'll put this one back though.
That is a nice one.
Okay, now when you tie your little jig on, here's something that is important to do. You want to hold this little trailer here so that when you put it on there, the feet are not on the bottom. See how it would end up, the feet being on the bottom?
Okay.
Because you want
Like
those feet to be up in the air so that they'll get more action. So you just push it down about into the middle of it and pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
And now see, the feet are up a little bit, so they're
okay.
flat.
So you're keeping it like that?
Yep, that's how you want to fish that jig.
I think I tried setting hook way too early on that one.
As soon as you feel them, that tap tap, that lure's in their mouth.
Yeah.
You can set the hook right there. You ain't gotta wait for anything. See this ledge? I don't know if you can see it or not. See where it looks shallow and then it drops off? So what you want to do is cast it up on that ledge and then just kind of drag it right off the side.
Okay.
And constantly keep your line. See how my line's staying tight to the jig? See that? And then just kind of slowly lift it and let it sink back down.
Okay.
And fish it all the way to the rapids. You should be able to get one on it. They seem to be hitting it. And then any spot where you don't see the current flowing, cast to that spot.
Learned a lesson on the old, like you said.
I caught about 1,000 of these things, Chester.
It was probably maybe half pound.
I didn't really get anything big out of there either.
You what?
I didn't catch anything really big out of there either. Maybe a pound or two.
Right.
Tops too, I mean.
Wow. You're good, man.
We got them figured out, buddy. And like I said, I'd love to make a video using something else. Another little one.
So you're not moving your pole very much, and you're not really having to reel much, but like, I feel like I don't got enough slack.
You don't need slack.
That's what I'm saying, like I feel like I got too much. See? Here? Is that too much slack?
Here, I'll cast over there and you can watch mine.
Okay.
So basically what you wanted to do is cast over there on top of that rock, right?
Okay.
See it sinking down there? Now it's hit the bottom. Now see how I'm just pulling it up to just keep the line tight. See that? That's all I'm doing is pulling it up. Right there was a smallmouth too. Did you see my line go upstream a little bit? So you're basically just keeping in contact with that bait is all you're doing, see? I mean, I basically just spin the handle on the way down.
But see how yours is so tight? I feel like I'm not getting that tight. Oh shit.
You're fine. I'm already in the hole.
Alright, so
Pull your rod up, hold your rod about this high.
okay.
All right, now tighten your line up with your reel.
Okay.
All right, now give it a little tap to raise it up. And then now just spin your reel to reel up the slack. Okay. So you're keeping it tight. Let's see, watch. It went down. See, it's getting ready to hit the bottom. So I give it a little raise, tap. See how I'm just twitching into my rod? And then I'm just barely spinning my reel, see? I'm not even, it's just like letting it.
Just like a touch with the reel. Nice.
So you're keeping that tight. And then that smallmouth's going to hit that, and it's going to, it'll either hit it real hard like a thud, or it'll just go tap. And that's when you set the hook. Or you'll see your line go upstream.
See how my line's
or
like
downstream. Yeah, you got too much in there. Reel it tighter. Now it's right there. It's tight. Start raising your rod. There you go. Now reel back down to get it tight. Now raise your rod. Now.
I just feel like I'm reeling way more than you are.
You are, but you're trying to get the feel of it.
Okay.
Once you get the feel of it, then you'll be able to slow down and you know, put it right up in there. Oops.
I might have to head back, man. Unfortunately.
That's fine.